Thursday night at Intuit Dome. Now we know who the Curry goes behind the back. Oh!
They've gotten a lot better in that area.
Here's turn it over. Reeves drives
with. Well, I think Austin Reeves with this starting lineup.
LeBron's Curry cannot away in Inglewood. Saved. The Warriors turn it, lays it up, and lays it off, and
got a handle on their defense.
The all-time great trade, Draymond Green. He knocked Hayes for Curry.
Everything, but chance to be very now with he and Luka Doncic. They
passers, and Williams is going to be on the receiver.
When Rob Pelinka goes, make that deal for players in the world.
They're looked up to. Warriors turn it over. Oh, and now that's changed a little bit, but you him today.
There's no question. But he's half injury that he's trying to come back
for that. Bit of a scamper there.
They've really improved most of the year. They're sixth in the league. They only give up one.
Trying to clean it up here. Gary Payton. Reach gets a step, and Reach normally poses. Looney is a career low. Second lowest.
Two best probably combination of their defense lately.
Here, crowd getting their money's worth early. Buddy Hield looking for a second three against Utah last night. Is vengeance.
He came back
Tuesday, and he is feeling it. Goes up strong, finishes.
Just over 2+ games
per minute. Been out of the rotation for a little defending, but that has not been the case. Shake Milton missed it. Vincent, and he cannot shake Reeves. Reeves, Majemski, he's been there. That's why we never see him, however you want to say it, on one leg, as short-handed as they are.
Just
touch.
He is in LA. Post.
In Vanderbilt, nice.
Dunleavy was able to do, you know, in the future as well.
Out of three, LeBron and Spencer. LeBron would have no chance. He's a lefty, and it's blocked. And Koloko going Laker lead coming to the end of the first quarter.
With Steve Kerr will always be able to.
Jackson Rowe field goals as they do turnovers. Not ready to play just yet and play by the weekend. And they started with Green last night. Up ahead, LeBron.
People behind them, unforgivable over the last 3+ games.
Game with Curry and the Warriors.
Yeah, but Minga not in. 4 points and will demand attention.
Sessions. James from the
excessive thing about LeBron tonight, and more impressive than his.
As we chat with you after making that deal for
acquire player Jimmy Scala.
Extensive homework before acquiring.
Yeah, I mean, we think Jimmy's a great.
Trace Jackson Davis.
You know, we got to hit the ground running though here.
The benefits of having a. But he mentioned he played with Jimmy Butler on 2 games as Majemski, and he gets the ball and he lays it, throw it into cruise control and call it.
Undermanned Warriors team, and if you're, you should be able to out
NBA.
No question. Partner with him. They now have a few
guys without Anthony that way. It's certainly
on to make it his teams. I think you might, but they're not only great players.
Gabe Benson hits another teen right now as Majemski sets up Buddy Hield and Trey bucket. And Steve Kerr just
the Lakers.
Buddy Hield won 3 and 12 in a stretch, and they're just
phenomenal tonight. And if you're Golden State,
when the lid is on it, 0 for 5.
He isn't making shots.
Salt Lake City. Curry's got his first. Something and kick.
Well, the Celtics are glad.
Love their roster. Pat Spencer. Celtic deadline days. Austin Reeves is foul. Placement jersey. Just make sure. Did the Clippers trade Kevin Porter and
level that Pat Spencer's playing out here today?
A phenomenal trip for the Warriors. What a story.
No, it really is.
Crossover and able to.
The Warriors transition. You're capable of being back.
Lakers 10 games over for road win in New York. LeBron.
They are no, but Mark Williams definitely a contender.
Going the other way to show we have to go get a big, and they went away. You got Mitch Richmond.
Well,
so they'll be the favorite.
Run fortune to work with. He supremely deserves.
For 3, no. To Los Angeles from San Francisco. First possession. This is a team that once they get Butler.
Is Jonathan Kuminga having a great year. Draymond Green at the 5.
Got 4 threes in this game. Ogden missed it. Here trying to cash one in.
3-point shot has been, and the Warriors have already cut it to.
Offensive rebound, and he's got it. Curry springs free.
Assist for Steph Curry, that's nothing.
Or Jimmy Butler, 35. Jimmy Butler's such a heady player, but he's a major distributor. Blow by Vincent, but he healed mid. Good ball movement to the corner. Vincent has already been playing very well lately. Running the floor, Draymond Green. And they have cut it.
Timeout in zone.
James spins, gets him in the air. So saw something special from Curry with a floater. 131-128. Very Moody's going to get another shot here.
He's a big time. Few more of those.
The Warriors drop to the 11th spot.
Game. He tried to flop.
James with the Curry gets a step, runs into Draymond wide open.
Well, the adjustment to the
Green.
go with your best competitor.
20-9 in this quarter. Draw a lot of attention. Jimmy Butler swelling up as part of the story. Closing this third quarter. A fourth chance. Payton is fouled this quarter, and the Warriors. It back, fires a three. No. Vanderbilt offensive board. So Vincent for three. Trying to play defense, and now a foul. Saturday, ESPN has a.
Steph Curry some more better.
The offensive glass on the
Worry about that. He's really excited. Intel, and he's ready to go play with Jimmy.
right there. He gets it back.
Ive Spencer, he can take some contact. So solidly built here, LeBron, and that's a foul.
We gotta get stops. Stops and
LeBron James, 40. Behind the back, and able to stick. Pajemski back on the floor. Vanderbilt's had a nice third quarter here. The 2 minutes. James off one. Curry on the bench.
That second guy caught the injury. Steve Kerr saying before, particularly in the first halves of games, maybe.
It did feel not the case, but a strong third quarter. 17 in this quarter. Hachimura runs the floor. Separate shot game and points from the free throw line. Here we go. LeBron before the game, a hoodie. He's enjoying a night out. They won last night.
You want to hear from him.
Trying to shake his. Sets up row in the corner. Curry rises up. Quick shot. James. Bounce pass. Asking for the bigs to step up. Mark Williams. That's a nice move for Rob Pelinka. Lura saves a turnover. Moody was ready. Two legends. Pass. Moody wide open. Pajemski picks. Has a drive to the basket.
Finney Smith and J.J.
Back.
Only fired the
As Heel taking on Vincent. James pulls a three. No. And Curry shakes and steps back.
very poor with that. LeBron James at the line.
Curry kicks it. And Spencer drives.
Great Billy Donovan when he was coaching, just refusing to do that on a rare because they're sick.
Moody, extra pass in traffic.
And they'll bring him back in as the tough injury.
Curry, little float. Shot blocker. That was special.
Great cut by Hutchinson.
Latest 15 hours, one shift. Fine. Approaching the. Knocked it out of his hands. And Spencer
Shooting the ball. He's finding a lot.
shooting. He's got 11 points. 3 minutes.
That level's not going to be good enough now.
Gives it up. Spencer cuts to the back as he can. Warriors second of a shot clock down to 6. But Pajemski. And to your point, City misses the first, misses the. Well, he leave LeBron open. Moody runs into James. Off
28th and 20-minute
gift. Third of 4 this. Curry, three-pointer. Good. Warriors at bay. Missed head. Dorian.
That's simply when a guy takes a jump.
Old second chance for Curry. He hits for 3. No. Pajemski, same spot. Same. James, no. Green driving. Hachimura at some space. A little mid-range jumper, no good. James gets a step. James needs 2 free throws for that. I'll allow it for that. Curry for 3.
Coming from the perimeter to impact the game. And there's Austin.
There he got a block. Pajemski.
Shots are falling.
James, put 42 on the board. Curry.
Very upset.
Hachimura.
Late dunk.
Healed, miss.
Get that, but everybody just wasn't paying attention all game. And Bronny James hits the first 3.
Early is not concerned. Basket and gets the layup at it. Lakers.
Those are gifts. back and taking away runs.
And he's got Luka Doncic building. He came to Los Angeles from San Francisco. Will be with the Warriors, and they're hoping by the weekend. First possession. But this is a team that once they get butt upstand, but that's a major piece there.
It really is. Jonathan Kuminga having a great year. This is Quentin Post in the lineup. Draymond Green at the 5.
Hield hits another three-pointer. He's got 4 threes in this game. Sets up Curry wide open. Missed it. And a third possession here, trying to cash one in.
Yeah. Where the three-point shot has been 20 years ago now, and the Warriors have already cut it to.
This is a 12-point game. No. James, offensive rebound, and he's got it. 5 threes and a big second quarter. Curry springs free.
Don't show up in the stat sheet. That's not an assist for Steph Curry. That's nothing.
7 soon. Draymond 34. Jimmy Butler 35. Moving forward. Jimmy Butler's such a heady player. More comfortable in a slower game, but he's a major distributor. Buddy Hield. And a blow-by Vincent. Buddy Hield Clippers. Good ball movement to the corner. Achi made 4 threes Tuesday night. Vincent has already hit a rough first half. He's been playing very well lately. Got the strip down. Green running the floor. Draymond Green's run here to start this third quarter. And they have cut it.
The Warriors came out of that timeout in zone.
In this third quarter, it has worked. James spins, gets him in the air. New Year's Eve of 2021, so saw something special from him.
It was definitely a pass last guard.
Curry with a floater. Utah won the game 131-128. Very disappointing. Jemski with a back tack. And Moody's going to get another shot here.
Jimmy Butler is a finisher. He's a big time. Helps you win games like that. You get a few more of those. But 6 on down.
Well, the Warriors dropped to the 11th spot.
He selling a call early in the game. He tried to flop.
First team all rookie. James with Reeves ends up on Stephen Curry, gets a step, runs into.
I think Dave Vincent was in the restricted area.
Draymond wide open in that second quarter.
Well, the adjustment to the smoothie up to a great start.
Green
Played as much. You get behind, you go with your best competitors.
Warriors outscoring the Lakers 20-9 in this quarter. The mix that you're forced to double and draw a lot of attention. Jimmy Butler off Curry that keeps kind of swelling up as part of the story. Guys knowing that the window for Curry is closing. As we approach the 5-minute mark of this third quarter. Moody with the offensive board. A 4th chance. Payton is fouled. At 2 of those 5 offensive boards this quarter. And the Warriors, we go into 5 minutes. Buddy Hield gets it back, fires a 3. No. Again for 3. No. Vanderbilt offensive board. So 6 to shoot now. Vincent got to go to work. Vincent for 3. Lakers. Long time to play defense, and now a foul. Eastern. Saturday, ESPN has a.
For that matter, are looking to get Steph Curry some more better.
Has picked up their effort on the offensive glass. On the
What's your thought, Jared?
Yeah, so I spoke to Steph Curry about that. He's really excited. Like, he's got a lot of good information, a lot of good intel, and he's ready to go play with Jimmy.
He's always going to be moving. You saw it right there. He gets it back.
Lakers around him. Spencer drives. Spencer, he can take some contact. He's like he's a wall. So solidly built. Over 4 minutes of play here. LeBron, and that's a foul.
Come on, we got to get stops. We got to get stops. Stops and
The Lakers in this third quarter. LeBron James, what he is doing at age 40.
Career he's had.
LeBron behind the back and able to. Podziemski back on the floor. Vanderbilt's had a nice third quarter here. In guarding LeBron James here as we go into 2 minutes. James off 1.5 to go. Curry on the bench.
And don't have that second guy. His number after he's come back off the injury. Steve Kerr saying because of it doesn't mean a whole lot, particularly in the first halves of games. Maybe
T and Max. It did feel him under control, but Not the case, but a strong third quarter. Outscored the Lakers 30-17 in this quarter. That was knocked away. Finney-Smith, Hachimura runs the floor. Warriors with the ball, 6 seconds separate shot game, and the Lakers have been at the line quite a bit. 8 points from the free throw line. Out with a steal, LeBron up ahead. Here we go. LeBron. Their sweatshirt representing their colors before the game, a hoodie. It's home as well. So good to see those guys enjoying a night out. They won last night.
You would think that would be the guy they'd want to hear from.
Down to 3, LeBron James trying to shake his. Podziemski turns the corner, sets up Rowe in the corner, and now set it up quick. Curry rises up, quick shot. James, bounce pass, trying to leave his mark here. J.J. Redick asking for the bigs to step up before the game's over. Mark Williams, Luka Doncic moved it. That's a nice move for Rob Pelinka. Curry with 23 now. Hachimura saves a turnover. Moody was right. LeBron working on Curry. 2 legends baking. Podziemski, extra pass. Moody wide open. She probably feels the same, Stan. Podziemski picked as late as the last 3 minutes. Has a drive to the basket.
Parted there. Dorian Finney-Smith and J.J. Redick.
See if Draymond can get back.
Friendly fire
Last night to the Jazz. Heel taking on Vincent, getting Gabe Vincent. James, 4 to shoot. James pulls a 3. No, him up here. And Curry shakes and steps back.
The Warriors have been very poor with that. Buddy Hield doesn't get deep enough. LeBron James at the line.
Curry. Warriors. Oh, nice pass. Looney kicks it. And Spencer drive.
Difficult. Great Billy Donovan when he was coaching on defense. And the Warriors just refusing to do that on a...
Exploiting that.
Well, it's rare because they're sick.
Spencer to Moody. Extra pass in traffic.
And that would have been close to his rest time anyway, and they'll bring him back in these 3 games since he's come back off injury.
Curry, little float. Put some elevation under to get over the shot blocker. That was special.
Zone after the free throw. Great cut by Hutchin. No big argument.
Ladies, Noah Wiley. 15 episodes, 15 hours, 1 shift. Lakers by 9. Approaching that end. There's Vanderbilt with a rebound. Curry knocked it out of his hands and spent.
And look, Steph Curry's struggling shooting the ball. He's finding a lot.
Made a great impact. 5 of 8 shooting. He's got 11 points.
Who are most popular on their own teams.
3 minutes.
Playing at level's not going to be good enough now.
Podziemski gives it up. Spencer cuts to the back. Her trying to buy as much time as he can. Warriors second of a now. Shot clock down to 6. Podziemski. Warriors fans thought it would. And to your point, Podziemski misses the first, misses the assist.
Doing some good things.
Well, he leave LeBron open. He's staying close to Buddy Hield right now. Moody runs into James. Off.
But this will be the Lakers' 28th and 29th free.
Continue to be a gift. 3rd of 4 this 8 from beyond the arc. Curry, 3-pointer, good. They have kept the Warriors at bay. On him. James, patient. Missed. And Vanderbilt the rebound, up ahead. Dorian.
Additional outlet pass, lead the break. That's simply when a guy takes a jump. Please.
Hield, second chance for Curry. He hit game. LeBron gives it back. Reeves for 3. No. 3 threes in the 4th. Gives it up. Podziemski, same spot. Same up for LeBron. Hield is on him. James, no. Green driving. Hachimura, 7 to shoot. Curry able to get some space. A little mid-range jumper, no good. Draymond Green picks up LeBron. James gets a step. James is... Needs 2 free throws for that.
It's his second chance to do it. No, I'm not taking
I'll allow it for that. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Curry for 3.
That's great job coming from the perimeter to find some other ways to impact the game. And there's Austin.
Curry drives on Vincent. LeBron is there. He got a block. Podziemski
Can't only be on the nights where the shots are falling.
James. Oh! Well, he has put 42 on the board. Curry on the sideline.
Very upset. Second call, and it leads to a Laker dunk.
Heel misses the duration of the decimal.
Yeah, I get that, but that's not a tough call. Somebody just wasn't paying attention all at their point at that point in the game. The other night in Clipperland, Bronny James hits the first three.
Maybe he looked over and knows you, but certainly is not concerned. I'll go quick. Curry to the basket and gets the layup. Three. Had a couple of good looks at it. The Lakers.
They gave up, and I mean gave. Those are gifts. Player is capable of getting back and taking away runs.
8 assists. And he's got Luka Doncic